Hey, welcome back. Oh, damn, it's day 11, I think. Yeah, and it just occurred to me I probably had to drop the volume out of the speakers a bit so we're not getting too redundant. So when we last left off, I was getting materials together for a saddle, which apparently resulted in this being destroyed, so let me grab this stuff up. And, well, I can still use a campfire, though. What do I need for a campfire? Flintstone thatch. I don't know if I have that many rocks anywhere. Maybe. I haven't checked. I just got back here. I recorded a couple of these, yesterday in, real time. And then I was, back to playing Minecraft for a few hours. So, of course, I'm all... The argument that, in the beginning someone says, get this because it's like Minecraft. It's not, but it's also not that dissimilar, so it's not difficult to, forget which keys I want to hit at any given time. I got the rest of this stuff, I think, in the house. I did get everything. I think I got everything I need for the saddle. Which was, almost would have been worth recording. What I wound up doing was, riding the crocodile around in here, which somehow resulted, I angered a triceratops, completely by accident. Didn't even see it was pretty dark. I didn't even see it was there. And that not only got the triceratops after me, but all of the, what did I get wrong? No, thatch. All of the neighboring triceratops, I got all these ceratopians just coming after me. It was my plan. Anyway, I wound up getting a lot of stuff out of them. So, actually, give me that back then. Let's see where we are on, okay, I need this and that. That should be, and then we just need a whole lot of hide. Well, quite a lot. Make that, because I haven't done it. Ditch everything that I'm not using for anything right now. Because I'm looking to lose some weight. I should have this saddle thing on me. Now, my next issue, actually, I don't see a good reason to leave that where it was. It seems to sort of cause problems. I could have it in the house. There's physically no reason not to. Except it seems a bit weird. I'll just do it then. I don't care. Or, yeah, I'll just, no, yeah, I know what I'll do with it. I can put it on the boat. Because in a perfect world, I'm always near my boat. And I'm probably going to want food in a circumstance where I am near my boat. So we'll just do this. I don't know why the hell I hit that twice. Minecraft, I suppose, partly. Throw in... I threw away all my logs. What am I trying to do with... Let me throw in what'll fit. -1. Never mind. That doesn't work. I'll go get the... It was basically exactly full, more or less. What? Oh, that's funny. Hungry, apparently. Oh, wow, I could probably use wood sometime. Let me just go. Yeah, I know, I need an extra hand. Yeah, get in here, give it some fuel. And start it up, because why not? Alright, so I've now got a saddle. Now here's the thing. This pterosaur is not good. Well, wait, it might be more good in a sec, but we'll see. 120, well, 130. Oh, then I can just give you the saddle, I guess. But here's the problem now. You just lost... Oh, that was stupid. You just lost... you just gained 20 pounds of start-out weight. So I gotta be maybe 100 pounds. I don't know what I am right now. Probably more than that. Oh, actually less. I wasn't expecting that. Where are we in movement speed exactly? Oh, it's a round number. Oh, it's an integer anyway. I've been thinking I might... How much can I get out of this? What did that do for me? 2. It's not a lot. Fortitude, thinking about it, keeps me from freezing. If I had this maxed out, like to 100 or so, which I'm not sure I have time. Actually, I probably could. I could walk around in the Arctic without clothes, I think. Not that that's an aspiration, but I think it could be done, and I would survive. Where are we on... Okay, 46 is what? Carnotaurus Astray. Well, I certainly don't have one of those. I killed one a couple of days ago. Okay, well, it's good. What's going on down... That's for like a megalodon, I think. Carcaracles megalodon. It looks like the right shape. Don't know what it takes to build. What does that take to build? Hide again. What a shock. It just gets worse and worse. Let me... Thanks. Let me go do a couple of important things. Well, I say important, but it's all about this, actually. Throw... This stuff... Oh, some of it's spoiled. Okay. Hi, cat. Thanks for landing on me yet again. You do that. I don't know why. It's just annoying. There's nothing really important. I can make that, I guess. I can actually use this, I think, in the furnace, by the way. Like, if I ran out of wood, I could use spark powder in here. Yeah. That might actually be a use for that stuff. I mean, I have uses for it, but we'll go ahead and throw some in here just because that way I don't have to worry about throwing wood in here all the time. I'm not sure how much faster or slower it burns, so that's... Yeah, let's find out. Give it a sec. It should, I've got the little measurement bar. Is that faster? I don't know. Might be. Mm-hmm. Well, it's doing something, huh? Okay, that happened. That was a waste of 30 seconds. But yeah, I can do that. Throw this in here because I don't really need it weighing me down. So I now weigh what? 70. I can get on this thing. It might be a little hilarious trying to fly it around. What I could also consider doing, level 8 now, is finding a better one. I mean, there was a better one that I don't think I killed it. I think I think I was shooting at it and then my crossbow broke or something. This is just not going to get me very far. I mean, if I just check right now, its stamina's down to there. So this is not a long-term solution to getting around. If I fly real fast, stamina's really going to plummet. I could, and if flying fast is actually bad, is I'm going to have less time on this thing doing it that way. Don't know. Couldn't tell you why my torch is lit. If I found a better pterosaur, well, a better pteranodon. If I found a better pterosaur, that would, you know, in any sort. Well, yeah, Dimorphodon is a pterosaur. I think Dimorphodon macronix. I don't think we've seen one yet. I don't remember seeing one offhand. It's a teensy. You can't ride it. It's you put it in your pocket. How are we on stamina? About 40% left. Let me actually, can I just land on that? That'd be nice. Okay, just to recharge a bit. Because where I'm going, I really don't want to be landing without a warning. It's bad. There might be, are probably, in fact, more crocodiles over here. This is the swamp that I'm heading to. There's piranha everywhere. There's leeches, which don't strictly kill you, but they kind of disease you. And which, in a game like this, is they could be a lot worse. I mean, in the strictest sense, they do kill you, but you have time to get home and sort of die in bed surrounded by fat grandchildren and then reincarnating a second later and getting all your stuff back, which is measurably different from dying here and losing all your stuff. That's a crocodile. Oh, I have one of these now. Can I use it? What are you, do you think? I'm not close enough to find out, apparently. That's uncommon. I thought that would work. That actually, that's a Dimorphodon macronix. That's a beaver. A beaver would be great. Beavers will get me wood for me. I can just let them go out and get it. They also might have like a dam, which is funny because, oh, what are these things called? Oh, it starts with a C, I'll think of it. I don't do mammals if I can help it. They make these dams, although in reality we're pretty sure they didn't. Snakes, that's a titanic boa. It's a big snake. And, oh, there's an Anthrope. That's the other isn't it? It is. I don't know if I have the stamina to get to it, but that is a Quetzalcoatlus Anthrope. Which may still be considered the largest, well, flying animal, really. Largest in wingspan. There may have been heavier ones, but, in fairly recent years, and by fairly recent, I mean, there was talk of it starting in 1971 or so. It used to be that wingspan was considered about 50 feet, which is like the size of a Spitfire. You know, a plane, a fighter plane from the Second World War. More recently, and yeah, starting close to 50 years ago, new specimens have been suggesting that the wingspan was more like 30 feet, 10 meters, instead of, 15 or whatever we thought. That snake is not going to help me land and recharge. It's going to attack. Can I just get... Nope. Alright, you are going to want to sit. There's no question. And while you're sitting, I'm going to get out of here and get my sword because this snake knows all about me. I should be able to just kill this. Okay, it tranked me, but I killed it. So, I'm a little sleepy. Oh, that's the end of that. I don't even know what's hitting me, I couldn't tell you. There's no guessing right now, but it's something pretty rapid, you know that. I suspect... Really? That's embarrassing. Oh, boy. Nuts. There is no good place to respawn right now. Well, I mean, there's lots of good places, but... If I respawn here, I've got to cross the river full of piranha to get back where I was. If I respawn here, I've got to walk further. What I'm going to do... So this is going to be awkward. It's going to be pretty nasty. I'm going to kind of cheat. Get rid of all that. And I'll trade you for my stuff because I just don't really want to get over there and have to, fight whatever's going on. It may be too late, in fact, at the moment, but I'm going to try. I don't have any other... I could almost ride the crocodile over, but I'm not sure it'd be... I think it'd be slower than what I'm about to do. And it really is brutal there. I mean, you saw that. I would have been fine, I think, given what I saw. But the snake bit me before I got it killed, and then I fell asleep. And that's when little Coelophysids just ate me to death, apparently. My suspicion is that my crocodile would probably be okay if we rode it over there and I could just eat stuff as it came at me, but I'm not quite willing to bet its life on that. There is a different pterosaur, I don't know what kind. I do have my scope, I could have found out from it at 10. That's better than what I may have just lost, although the saddle may still exist. I'd like the saddle to still exist, that'd be great. Oh, damn it, leave me the hell alone. You got me into this. I don't want to be involved. Are there more? Yeah, there are, of course. Well, watch this, give me enough height on the way back that I'll be... Well, I would need more keratin and stuff to make another set. What are you, then? 3, you're less. That was really just stupid. I should have looked for a rock to land on top of. I mean, yeah, the snake could probably have hissed at me, maybe even got to me, but at least I would have... If I was going to pass out like I did, it would have been on a rock where I don't think anything else could have got up to me. That would have been, preferable. You're a trapped thing, you're in a... What are you? Well, you're leaving is what you are. Where are you? I can't find you. I saw it for just a frame, I don't know where... I don't care, it's not what I'm doing right now. It might be on the way back, but it's not what I'm doing right now. I was over... Well, they're probably a sky laser, but I'm over here somewhere. Let me get my... maybe I can... If that thing's not dead... Did I get an alert? Did it say I died? I wasn't looking for it. I was busy being killed. It might be okay, although I can't... No, it's right there. It's alive. come here, come here. Okay, so that kind of worked out. I'm a little curious what's in this bag, but I don't know if I'm curious enough to get in trouble. I probably have a set. Let me off this thing. Oh, what the hell is all this? And is it going to weigh me down? I don't know. It's willing to try to weigh me down. Yeah, so technically the important, because I cheated my stuff back. I probably could have just, well, I mean, those coelophysids I had to beat up on the way here might have been a thing. There's another beaver, or the same beaver, I don't know which. I don't see a dam. With those guys, one of the easiest things to do, if you want one, and I kind of do. Actually, I kind of want two. A breeding pair would be great. If you can find their little dam thingy, basically raid it, it'll anger them and they'll come after you and you can just shoot them and trank them. And it's a little easier than running around after them trying, because there's so much, you know, I don't know. It's the easiest thing, honestly, might be to get a better flying thing. Probably not even, well, that Quetzalcoatlus would have been nice. I'm not sure how to get one of those right now. But if I had like the, it's not Pterosaurus magnificens, the Argentavis magnificens, I could probably just grab the thing in its talons and drop it off somewhere a little more reasonable to deal with stuff. I can get probably just to the end of flying this thing real hard. I should be able to safely land, and there won't be anything too extreme coming after me as I do that. Okay, there we go. I'm not doing that. Hilariously, it's out of energy, so it's plummeting to the ground at like 1/10 of the speed. I could just land it if I tried. Alright, just stay. I think the thing isn't following me right now. Yeah, it looks okay. What are you? Yeah, but what? Male. No, I have a male. Don't need you. At the least, what? I don't know if it is the least. This, what I have might be the least. At the second least, or third. I might do well to get another pterosaur. And get a saddle for it, and keep this one, I guess, in reserve. It, you know, it's not the worst thing to have. It's close to the worst thing to have. Oh, why the hell do I always line these shots up wrong? What? 10? We talked about you, didn't we? I would really like to find one up in, I don't know, at least the 20s. What the hell are you exactly? And there's another one over there, so... Wild male, how nice. You don't help me in any way. I mean, I can get your skin. What's this one over here? And you're 10, right? Well, that's more than what I have right now. And that's before leveling it up by 2. Stop being male, what the hell? Yeah, so... Am I in range of this thing? Am I still on the pterosaurs? You're like gonna get stuck on a branch, right? No, you're okay. I'll meet you halfway, I guess. So yeah, I have this, such as it is. And it's got enough stamina to get me like across the bay here and stuff. I guess I could do that. I might. Oh man, this is a real might. What time is it now? Already noon. I might be able to do land for a sec. I got a thought. I want to check on something. I just did this too. Flintstone, thatch wood, all are available in nature. It's chancy, but I might have a thought. If we waddle over to the water so we don't start flying before we have to. I think everything else is cool. If I leave here, if I go somewhere else on the island, right, because we have a big island, what I'm thinking is if we go really far east, to about 85 by 85, in fact, if you can see the numbers, there's an island where, practically speaking, the worst thing is cold, which is funny because it's not a cold place. But I have, in fact, frozen to death there, and if you don't get a few things together in advance, or at least in advance of the night. What's the temperature now? Is that going to be any indication? 75. Could, I guess, get coldish. I could also just take my boat, but... Oh, I mentioned that I once... did I mention? I mentioned two different things have happened while I've taken my boat to where I'm thinking of going here. In one case, I got attacked by a crocodile, which knocked off a ceratopia, and it was actually, worth keeping if I'd been able to. Which actually prompted me to jump in and try to kill the crocodile, and then piranha showed up and ate me, the triceratops, the crocodile, every damn thing. I did have a bed on the boat, so I got back to it, but I wasn't doing NES Plus kind of stuff. I didn't have any mods at all, so if I wanted my stuff back, I would have had to dive down to the bottom of the ocean and try to get it before I drowned. Well, piranha, it wasn't going to happen. So I gotta chew some Gaviscone. I got this acid reflux thing going on. It's really kind of annoying me, partly because it hurts. Because I also have to stop and chew Gaviscone occasionally. Alright, let me get somewhere. Stop and rest. Yeah, if I had a really good one of these, I could damn near fly from one corner of the map to the opposite corner. I could go up to, like, Carnivore Island, which is, well, it's not called that. It's like Isle of the Dead, or I don't even know. It's something. It's not good. It's a good place to get killed a lot. But instead I've got this puddle jumper that just, I'm going to have to try to find a... What I'm actually going to have to do, and pretty soon, because I'm coming up on something I know a little, I've been here before, I've looked at it. There's, on the map, I don't know if I can necessarily, well, now it's going to be fuzzy, so it's irrelevant. I'm coming up across, if you can tell, there's a river in front of us. I'm coming up on a really neat spot. It's actually a spawn point, or it could be, if I had done that. That has some really neat geological elements. A big Stonehenge-y stack. Not really, well, kind of stacked. Somewhere between Stonehenge and, like, Painted Desert kind of deal. And, there's a couple of relatively easy, level up ruins that I could hit. Just might as well recharge real quick. In fact, even on the, South Beach here, where everything's relatively tame, the further east I go, the more dangerous it kind of gets, until, weather notwithstanding, I get to where I am aiming for and hope to get, far enough ahead of nightfall to build a campfire. Otherwise, I may be freezing to death there, and it's not going to help me. Really, what I'm doing, I should have set up, been prepared for it more. It's kind of whimsical. Let's just go do it. Oh, so the other time, I didn't quite make it to where I'm trying to go right now. I was on a boat. And, that was a massacre. I was within sight. I'm going to Herbivore Island. It's not actually called that, but that's what everyone calls it. It's what it is. It's just nothing but herbivores. The most carnivorous thing on that island, if you stay on if you don't go in the water, there's sharks and whatever. Most carnivorous thing is those damned Sandersi Pelagornis, which of course are the same as ever. That's the geology I was talking about. Go within sight of this island. And then Elitzichthys problematicus surfaced, and problematicus all over me, and just broke the hell out of my boat. It was just disintegrated. Instantly. Poof. Like, my boat was gone before I knew what was going on. So now I'm swimming in the water between islands. It's like swimming the English Channel. There's no channel in this game. And then the sharks came. Sharks and crocodiles here and there. Piranha, I suppose. I don't really know. I'm not sure what exactly killed me. I know the fish killed my boat. And the problematic is, once it kills your boat, is just scenery. It's not. It's furniture. It doesn't matter. It will never touch you. It doesn't do a damn. I've never had one attack personally me. It'll kill a boat. They hate the hell out of boats. They really want them dead. I don't think I'm going to quite. No, I could make it. This, curiously, is a really hot place. If I stayed the night here, my problem would not likely be freezing to death. I might dehydrate. It's really hot. I cannot see. Okay, I got about 10%. We're good. Really can't make out the damned little lightning bolt against the background. I'm not good at that. There's a shark. Here, yeah, this is more or less a spawn point. There's a couple of level ups here, and I'm trying to decide whether to burn them now and level up with this guy, Terry, or put him off and level up something better. I could come over here on my crocodile, maybe. I might, well, if I don't just accidentally fly over him, I might hold off on him, because I don't really have any expectations. I lied. There are, I think, pterosaurs where I'm going. I guess it's Herbivore Island in the sense that nothing on it, apart from the it's in Jersey, will attack you without provocation. There's a ruin. That's a Leadsichthys. You know what, let me not set. I don't know how high up I can be before I don't set it off. That's actually kind of a beached Leadsichthys. You can see, maybe to some degree, how big that thing really is. That thing is 100 feet long. At least it's meant to be. I mean, it's a little hard to tell scale in this game. Although if I'm on a pterosaur, I guess it'll be easier because you'll watch as I fly around this floating. It's a submarine, is what it is. It's not aggressive on its own. It'll never. Oh, it's beached. It's doomed. Maybe I'll just kill it. Get revenge for the one that killed me. Well, killed my boat. In fact, I almost wonder. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Is that not a Leadsichthys? I think it is. I hope it is. If it's something else, we have a problem. I'm starting to think it might not be. That might be not big enough, in fact, and it might instead. What is it? Seriously, I have questions that need to be answered now. No, it's a Leadsichthys. Okay. I was afraid it might be some kind of a... Oh, and there's another one. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen two at once on the screen before, so here we are. Can I... What if... I don't know what it'll do to this thing. I've never tried attacking it. Does it care? I've never had one fight back as I was killing. Oh, man, you're big. Level 1, so I guess killing it shouldn't be a chore if I can get it done. I mean, if it doesn't hurt me. It might help the pterosaur to do it. You know, learn from the experience. I might fall out of the sky before I get it done. That could be bad. I'm going to get over... I'm stuck. I'm going to get the hell over here, please. Like hell, you're landing, aren't you? What am we stuck on? What the hell? Okay, I'm just going to have to kill it. That's going to be my only option at this point. The pterosaur is getting all tired. It's going to fall asleep. What I may have to do, if I don't see some progress pretty soon, is jump off this thing, see if I land nicely, go up and kill the thing myself. That's the end of that. Well, I didn't do that. That was just the thing got tired of me being on it. It's great meat. Don't care. Yeah, my pterosaur fell asleep. Level 1, and 2 of us are having trouble killing it. What the hell did I just swim past that I didn't like seeing? I think it's dead now. I might be wrong. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. And I really don't want to... That's a shark. I want my thing to wake up. That'd be nice. What do you even want from me? Scrape meat. Great, I did. Is that wait time? Okay, I'm not interested in wait time. Just want to kill it. Oh, my sword holds out. How the hell is it still alive? There we go. Okay. Well, that was just awkward. A lot of hide. I like that. So right there, I can basically build another... Well, I've got to get keratin and also out of the water for that matter. But I could build another saddle if we have a problem here in the next few minutes. Please get up. Please get the hell... I don't care about stamina. I care about being out of the damned water. Okay. What are you doing? What the... Oh, no, 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 don't fall. I can't jump. I don't have the stamina to jump, but I don't want to be where I am. That's not a shark. It's an ichthyosaur. No, that's why I'm alive. That might be a shark. I don't know. I know you're unconscious. Why the hell are you unconscious? You're... Okay. I don't have any thing. Okay. If I give you these, what happens? I've never really tried to stimberry a... You ate it. That's kind of cool. I assume you're not leveling up. Your stamina is just toast. I forgot to do some things with that. So what's this about? Oh, yeah. I would have that, wouldn't I? Alright, let me... What do I have? What do I own? What can I make? Not a lot. I have, like, nothing I would need to make a campfire, and I need a campfire to... If it gets cold. 71, we're good for now. Mm-hmm. I can kind of use some... Can I tell you to follow me while you're asleep? Isn't that's not really an option. I could rename it, maybe. I don't see how that helps me. I can make sure I have you on speed dial. I can't break anything here, right? None of this is rock that I can hit. I didn't think so. I'm going to see it. Well, damn, anything I get is going to add to the weight that I have to deal with. There's nowhere I can really go. I could go over there and start hitting things, but I'm not convinced I can get back. I'm not convinced I can get close enough to getting back to get this thing to understand that I want it following me. If I had more stimberries, I'd feel good. Curiously, I'm doing fine. I barely need any food. Which is good, because I don't have any. I have what I have. I might as well plan ahead and see if I get lucky with doing what I'm trying to do. I'm not concerned. I can get more meat. My larger concern at the moment is being set up to tame things. I like that. Dude, come on. I'm just waiting, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing on this little clump of rocks. Not even an island. It's just geological curiosity. Please wake up. Oh, boring. I'm just really trying to think if I have any chance in hell of walking back to, or, you know, swim walking, whatever it takes, not getting eaten to get back to the thing. If I go on shore to get stuff, that'll help. There's nothing really dangerous right here that I can see. I'm not real confident about being able to get back. What the... Oh, well, now we might be going down there. Now we're good. Alright, let me check on this thing's, you know, thing. I can give it some meat. I don't know how much it had. 4. You know what? Have some of the ones that... You have that. I don't care. Well, yeah, I do. But not for anything I can think of. Yeah, that's good. You'll live with that. What if I make you eat that? Can I do that? Does that help you wake up, or does it make you sleep here? Are you going to go into a food coma? Protein doesn't usually cause that. If I give you spaghetti or something. A bunch of bread. Please get the hell up. I'm going to run out of time and daylight, and oh, it's just horrible. This was not how I thought my day was going to go. Not really. Well, you know, there's a mod I don't have. I know it exists, so you can see how much health something still has. What I should have that. That would help. And then I should. Hey, can I have an ichthyosaur maybe if I can get near enough to it? I don't think I can. What? Well, do something. There's a mod that lets you track how much health something has left as you're killing it. I could have beat the Problematicus mostly to death and then let this thing take it out, and then it would have got... I got probably experience for having done it. Not sure. Oh, are we okay now? That's cool. What is my experience at this point? Oh, I didn't get that much. Alright, I want to talk to you about not being here anymore. Let's at least get over to land where... Oh, I've made you all heavy because I... What did I pick up that's so heavy? You shouldn't be this... Oh, I got a whole bunch of meat. I got a bunch of dead fish meat. Let me see what's going on with this. Okay. Well, nuts. I want to keep the hide, no question. Those are a pound. I mean, I can get rid of them, but they're a pound. That's a third of a pound. I'm keeping that. No, that's not a debatable. Don't need that. Oh, I don't need that. That's for sure. I don't know why I didn't drop that off somewhere. I thought that expired. Oh, it's a trophy. It's hard to care. You have some meat. You are right on the edge of putting up with me sitting on you, aren't you? It's like Hesperornis or something. Let's, I guess. I really don't know. Oh, here comes the cold. I've never quite worked out if more weight diminishes this thing's stamina more quickly. I would think so, but I don't know if the game accounts for it. I could fly over those relics and gain 4 or 5 levels for this thing, put it all into carrying me. I'm not really sold on this pterosaur. I wouldn't be that bummed if it died, although then I'd have to walk home. Or drown and go, wake up next to a headstone and get my stuff and just call the day something that didn't really happen. That is Herbivore Island. As you might imagine, trying to fly from here to there would not be a good idea. I don't want to go spot to spot where I can land somewhat safely, and then... What's the temperature? It said I was getting cold. 58. That could be a chilly night, which could be a bad thing. I have hide, which is the hardest element. I could probably... Well, I can try to do a campfire. That'd be the best thing. Kinda. If I can stay close enough to it to not freeze. It doesn't always work. I think I can make that one. I could also just try to get a bed in place, although a bed alone would just... I mean, it would bring me back to where I probably froze to death. However many times that I have to do it to wait till the next day when it's warm again. And then collect my stuff, which I just do it over and over. It doesn't really matter. There's a certain strategy in trying to plan how you're going to die in this game, I suppose. Or you can have the headstone. I could also contemplate, I don't know how well this would work, setting up like a campfire here-ish. Or even assuming I won't freeze to death here-ish. Just sit on the top of a rock all night and see what happens. That's a bit chancy. Best thing would be get a bed, make a bed. Make a single platform real quick that I can set the bed on, because you can't just put it on the sand like you might think. Apparently you can't sleep if it's slanted, which makes sense. I can make that and then rest, because we're getting into an ugly spot here. Sit. Not N, what N does, map. Load map, would you? No, apparently not. That's another ichthyosaur, I think, over there. That's a coelacanth. That's like a dilophosaur eating a chicken. Dodo. I don't know where I can land next. I really haven't thought this one through too much. This thing just is so miserable. It's weighed down. It's got not enough stamina. Don't want to land in the water. That's never a good idea. I guess I'm just going to go for the clearing there and hope that I have time to take off if something comes at me. There's like a manta down there, I think, which they're not good. Although I guess I can tame one. Never done that. But I can get a saddle for it, I guess, and that would be a thing that I did. I don't know what to tell you about it. That is, in fact, a thing I could land on, and I think probably be safe. I don't know if it's practical to try it right now. Just because I'll just do it. Then I'll know I have all of the stamina that I have, which is not enough to brag about. I don't think anything's going to sneak up and eat me if I'm sitting on this, which is more than I can say for the shoreline there. There are at least Dilophosaurs, which Dilophosaurs aren't really a problem for me, but they are an inconvenience. So there's another island thingy. Oh man, yeah. Moschops capensis. Not something I'm into. Not. I mostly do. Well, honestly, I mostly do Sauristians. Although there are some Ornithischians I can play with. When it comes to Therapsids or, you know, later stuff, Cenozoic stuff, even pterosaurs, I'm not much for. Personally, it's just not my area. I know a little about them, but not. You don't invite me to do a symposium on pterosaurs. It's not really my thing. Alright, so that's one of those Philomia thing, or whatever the hell, mammal is what it is. Cenozoic, that's my point. It's a Cenozoic animal. It's not my problem. Where am I going to land? I would love to know where I'm going to land. That's rocks. Rocks aren't a real problem. Neither of those are going to hurt me. Maybe if I attack the turtle, it would attack back, but that's about all I'd get out of it. Let's do something kooky and go real fast until I can't. And then maybe land on that because that looks safe. If I can get to it without falling asleep. And then grow back, come on. What time is it? And temperature for that matter? 52. Here comes nighttime, that's going to be its own thing. I may actually wind up parking overnight on one of these things, I don't know. That shape in front of us is, you know, the island is just... We're not as close to it as you might think at the moment. It's not even on the map yet. That's a damned... Is that a Pelagornis? I never see him from this angle. I see him attacking me. Yeah, it is. Anyway, yeah, if I can get over... And there is... that looks like a crocodile in the water. I don't really want to play with it. And it's... Yeah. Let's see if I can get... If I can get to the right spot, is it... Yeah, if I can get basically over here. Try to land in a way that doesn't get me hurt. Get across what we'd call this bay, I guess. Probably land somewhere that doesn't get me hurt. I might be able, if I don't floor it like I'm doing. No, it's going to land now. It's tired. That's a crocodile, but I don't think it's in the neighborhood enough to quite get to me before I can get out of here. I'll probably start waddling and it won't hurt anything. Won't help anything, but that's what we're doing. Can I can't run while walking. I think that would make sense. I can go fast while flying for a little while. Alright, I would love to get to Herbivore Island. Just so I know that the only enemy I have is going to be the cold, which we have now. 48. It could get chilly. And I don't have any clothes. I probably could have clothes. At the minimum, I could, you know, just make clothes out of fiber. I've never bothered doing. I don't want to make clothes out of hide. Because it wastes the stuff, because it's not very good. I don't want to make clothes out of chitin, because I think I need hide to do it, and it wastes both hide and chitin. The clothes I want, at this point, I can't do fur yet. I could, but I don't have fur. I don't have anything that gives me fur to do that with. That is not quite next door, is it? I may regret... Nah, I should make it. If I look behind me... Well, I can do that, kind of. I'm trying to decide when I get to the halfway point and see if I have a halfway point on stamina. Because that'll be useful information if I have nothing I can do about it. Anyway, yeah, fur would be great for cold. However, I need to kill things made of fur. I'm not even sure I can get up from beavers. Maybe. I think they're the closest thing, really, to where I typically live. that I could get fur from, if I can. I'm not sure I can. Maybe otters. You see those sometimes. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then what I'm saving up for, and I'd show you, but I'm busy flying, is this flak armor that is basically a suit of armor. You know, medieval iron armor. Which doesn't exactly keep you warm, although it's warmer than what I'm doing. But it, oh, good. Actually, really good. Do that. Let's go weight, because that's going to matter more in the long term than stamina. If I had the stamina right now, I don't think it would actually add anything. It would just show me how much more I have to save up once I land. Alright, let me do something kooky. Phyloceratops isn't a threat. Get at least, there we go. Alright, land, please. And then get better. What are we looking at in the tree line? That's a storm. That'll help me immensely. What are we doing on... Oh, 52. It went up. We might survive the night after all. If not, I imagine what I'll end up doing is respawning at home. Getting on my boat and just risking coming, despite those big fish, the one that it took so long to kill today. They exist along this shoreline, obviously. And if they touch a boat, that's the end of the boat. So, that's bad news. I don't quite consider this safe enough. I mean, I don't see anything terribly bad. But I honestly hate being here. It's not safe. Not at night, especially. There might be anything. I don't even know. Start now, I guess. I think I've got the stamina to get across this. My weight's, you know, better now because I leveled this thing up a bit. Yeah, if I end up freezing, and I might, what I suppose I could do is get on the boat and just try to basically sail back here tomorrow and catch up to this thing, which, honestly, the most important thing about this pterosaur is the saddle, which I could probably build another one if I had to. Might need the chitin. This is gonna just... the island, I guess I can map it real quick. If we're getting it and we don't have it yet. There's a sort of a horseshoe thing to it. I don't know if it's on this side. I think it is. Which is right on the... Well, it's by edge. By definition, it's an edge, but it's similar to dangerous in that, well, there's nothing on land that'll hurt you. There's stuff in the water that will hurt you. And then there's seagulls and whatever. I might be able to get to that little thing. That would be... That looks like probably a stegosaur. Which should be a Stegosaurus stenops. But isn't. For one thing, it's hilariously huge. In fact, Stegosaurus stenops is about 10 feet tall. It's going in the water because they do that, I guess. Get up here, apparently. Land, just to recharge before we get further into this. If you can tell, and I'm not sure that's possible, we can do it tomorrow when there's daylight, we can tell because they're all over this place. They're, you know, Thagomizer, which it's basically at this point actually a paleontological term. Gary Larson came out with it with your Far Side. But then, was it... Oh, damn, I want to say it was Ken Carpenter. In the 90s. Because when you're not calling it a Thagomizer, because that's a joke, and we don't joke, they're called spikes. That is seriously the most accurate term we've ever come up with for the Thagomizer, is tail spikes. There's not anything else to call them. I don't know why. That's an ankylosaur. Well, and again, would be Ankylosaurus magnaventris. That, I would say, is a little too small. Where the Stegosaur is oversized, that's tiny. Let's land you and talk temperature 50. I might actually be okay here for a bit. Just the same, I'm going to get some stuff together. Metal, okay. Metalville has some metal for me, which is great. I like that. This place has more. Believe it or not, there's just a lot here. It's a great place to be if you don't freeze. I need a little more stone, thatch, and wood. Stone I can just get and just walk around. Oh, you know what? Follow me, would you? That'll keep you with. Nothing's going to hurt this thing, I don't think. Why can't I find any rock? Give me thatch. Let me get this done. Okay, and what do I need after that? Well, I need more wood to power a fireplace. Where is it? Just stone. Alright, can I just have some stone? And that is S+, which I wouldn't hate in general having. Get some wood. Why are you following me so boringly? I can't jump on it anymore. I'll just ground it instantly. There's really no unsafe place in general on this island. I can set up anywhere. But I do want a couple of factors. I'd like to be on the beach. Because it's just easier to... Well, yeah, maybe not. Well, no, yeah, I would, because structures are a thing. If... Oh, come here. Just come the hell here. What are you even doing? Why are you up there now? What the... Oh, this isn't good. And it's no longer following me, because I just told it to land some... Where are you? What are you... That's a stegosaur. That's wrong. Is that you? What the hell are you doing? Come with... Okay, following. Good news. I'm going to set up here for now. I can unset up here later, but for now I want to make sure I'm warm enough overnight. In the daylight, where I can kind of see what I'm doing a bit better, maybe, I want to pick a spot to... Come here. Yeah, I know. Just land is all I want out of you. And then shut up. And then go there, and that doesn't help anyone. Are you... You're in the fire. That's what I don't want. How much do I weigh at this point? I don't know. We can't see. 100 pounds. You can carry 100 pounds, right? Land the pterosaur. Stay the hell there, please. I just don't need you standing in a fire that if I don't light it, I die, and if I do, you die. It doesn't help anyone in the long term. The wood in there. And this, depending on the actual temperature, 49. I mean, that's on the edge of... I'd be freezing personally to death, but that's just me. I'm cold right now, and it's about 75 in here. Go ahead and just get some stuff together real quick. Not real quick. I mean, it's going to take more than I'm doing. But I could probably plot toward... I need fiber, I suppose. Plot toward building a smallish house. Maybe even a largish house, but certainly a smallish one would be great. Where the hell is all your fiber? Here's some. And that might be enough to build one of these, which would decrease the weight that I'm carrying, and I was wrong. It's 15 more. Because right now, if I jump on that thing, it's over. It's just not going to get off the ground. Just make one of these, and we'll just have that. It's fine. This might not be... Where am I? Why are you still falling? What the hell ever? Just don't go out in the water and fall down. This is... Okay. And where am I exactly on the map? It's not going to tell me because... Yeah, see, I'm not even on the map. That's the funny part. But apparently... I must be on the south end if I can see the ocean, so... That's fine. That'll work. I'll set up a place down here where I'm not... If I set it up there... You'd think that makes perfect sense. But then, because I built a structure, it's going to not let anything grow back that I've... You know, it's fine. Seriously, stop with the moving around so very much. Land and don't be stupid. That one's probably massively better. Stop following me. Just shut up and stay. What are you? 9. They're about the same right now. Anyway. I'm going to stay warm. I might, what do I need for a bed apart from the hide? That's the hard part. Fiber and thatch. Let me see if I can get enough fiber together real quick to do a bed and just put it on that thing. Then I'll quit for the night and just hang out and not freeze. One hopes. If I can at least get the... That's not fiber. I don't know what that was. And the other was thatch, right? How much thatch? Is that enough? Not really. Oh, 3 more. How nice. Give me a bed that if I'm wrong I can pick up because that's plus. Like if I jump on this platform that I can also pick up and get stuck trying to jump down, I want to be able to counter cheat. Yeah, that is a huge stegosaur. It's twice as tall as it should be. It's immense. They're not that big. They're big. They're not that big. They are smaller than that size of big. Bed. And I'm going to call... I don't know where... What is this actually called? Wilderness. Well, that's descriptive. I'm instead going to call it... Herbivore... Island. And there we are. We live here. Well, we can live here. We have this here. There's my fire to keep... Oh, I just didn't jump. I should have. But I'm fine. And it's 54, so I'm not going to die. And it's what time? 2 in the morning. Okay, well, so that was a late night. And hi there. Don't bump in. Don't bump me. I'll kill you. Thanks. I'm going to get out of here and seethe for a while with this stupid thing. And I'll just see you tomorrow. So, bye.